Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Eloshai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. The honors be unto the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this 100% truth. Much peace and blessings be unto you. Hopefully, like that, the pushing out this word of our truth and sincerity to all you Akim and say Shalom. I'm the Akira. I'm from the Servants of Yahweh Shai camp. Coming out with a quick video. Entitled something along the lines of, every vision filled with the question mark. Went into the mentality of Jake, man, and because those same spirits back in the same spirits back in the ancient world, as you read in Ezekiel the 12th chapter, going into how they had a proverb saying the days are prolonged and every vision filleth. Those same spirits are back here again today. Because to them, it seems that these ancient prophecies that are prophesied from long ago are really vain and nothing. That these are false prophecies, which they were false prophecies. That basically, contradicts the understanding that the prophets that prophesied about this are really, not prophets of the Lord. Because even in the law, it talks about how he that speaketh out of his own tongue shall die, because it's not the word of the Lord, really paraphrasing right there. But Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Habakkuk, Nahum, all these men, these were all prophets, true men of the Lord. So whatever they said, they shall come to pass, regardless, of what you think, regardless of the time being. So the book of Ezekiel, the 12th chapter, verse 21, and reason the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? The days are prolonged. And just like back then, these people think that the prophecies that the Akim before me are the elders before them, the apostles before them, and the elders before the apostles, all of them, the list of men that have been in this thing, from the very start. They think that what they've been teaching is really vain. Because we've been doing the same thing for the past 30 years. All right, but what good? So like, how is how do I say it? What bad is it for Ba'ashem Shai, to keep his man, warning the people for 30 years straight? Or I'd rather have that than, be warned, once or twice. And I'd rather be warned 30 years, because that'll keep you straight, man. And you can receive it, So just because of that, people think that these prophecies are really vain, that they're to not, which they ain't vain. They are not. They will come to pass. All right, eventually, it's all in due time. All right, it's all in the will of the Lord. He has it planned out, man. Hey, that's why the scriptures even say that no man knows the time. All right, not Yahweh Shai, not the angels, only the Heavenly Father. All right, so he knows what he's doing. All right, even in Isaiah the 55th chapter, I don't want to keep on rambling, but even goes into how, his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. But going on, it says, verse 22, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? That's what it is. They think that these prophecies won't come to pass after a certain extent. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease. All right, and he's going to make this proverb to cease. Everybody's going to understand who the Lord is. They're going to know who the Lord is. All right, so, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. And that's straight to the point. So these people out here, basically being ignorant as hell, and being in that mirthful spirit, wanting to party and whatnot, going to nightclubs and get-togethers and hangouts and family, whatever, they got planned out in this fallen kingdom. They're going to eventually, snap out of that mentality and realize, damn, everything is falling apart. All right, prophecy has become into play, because we're talking about famine. We've been talking about famine, and you already see it right there. All right, you've been seeing it, the slow progress, in the stores since 1 or 2 years ago. So with that being said, I eventually gonna, because prophecy, what happens with prophecy is that comes to pass and then it dials down, right? It calms down, and then everything, people go back to the way they once were again, which that's in the scriptures. One book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. But you know, it's gonna hit back again. It's gonna hit back hard like a thief in the night, you know. So, this is the 15th chapter. All right, so Lakia, I can find the precept out. All right, so. Lucky about that Akim, but I found the precept in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, and I'm sorry, start off at verse 19. All right, Salakia. All right, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. You know, an example, being back in Haiti, or you had Jake out there that you were freaking out and tiptoeing, and it's like you tap dancing and tiptoeing and whatnot, just trying to find aid. But, you know, after a while, they just ended up going back into the world, and now you're seeing judgment come forth again. All right? And because of the state of the, you know, the immorality, the level of immorality in this world right now has reached a new low. And that's the reason why the Lord is, you know, judging this world, man. Primarily here in Babylon the Great, though. But going back, Ezekiel the 12th chapter. Salaki, the 12th chapter, verse 24. For there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel, for I am the Lord. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. But when the point out, the Lord's word shall not return unto him void. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh. Alright, so precept that will be in the book of Isaiah, the 55th chapter, verse 11. It reads, So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. But now I want to end it off in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. You know, I'm going to start at verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower. And in this case, you know, for us right now, you know, it's really through the Spirit. You know, we're standing upon our watch by way of, you know, checking the news and various stuff to that. That's why the Scripture is going to say, be sober and vigilant. Yeah, I wish I even said that. You know, as he was making his last prayers back in the garden before he got persecuted, saying, watch and pray. You know. So, and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me. All right, you know, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. The Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. All right, now we got the Bible in paper form, you know, in digital form as well. You know, and you know, that's what happened back in the ancient world. Right, we would write books about it. All right, and very soon we believe that the men of the Lord and the kingdom will have all books written, so 144,000 books, you know, plus some extras, you know, like Lamentations, you know, which is still by Jeremiah. So it's gonna be a you know, the collection, if you will, you know, collection of books. But going on, verse 3, for the vision is here for an appointed time, but at the end they shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, though, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. You see? That vision, they gave me that prophecy, for the vision is here for an appointed time. All right, it's an appointed time. We have to wait. It's not going to happen in your own time. It's not going to happen, you know, because, you know, back in the scripture it says, you know, the Greeks require a sign and stuff like that, or was it the Jews require a sign? Really paraphrasing right there. Just like that, you know, Jake required a sign, you know, from the Lord, you know, to you know, understand and believe that we are the prophets. Hey, but there ain't no signs for them, right? Because it's not meant for them. You know, they lack belief anyways. But at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So it's all in due time. With that being said, this video was edifying. Shalom.